Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome to Bayou Sugar Garden. I am Bayou Sugar, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome in. If not, welcome back. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, as you can see from the title, we're doing another one of our Gumbo Garden conversations, and we checking in, making sure everybody's together and ready. It's 9:30 my time, 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. So some of us are closer than others to getting started. So I hope by now all of you guys are ready for tomorrow. We start our 10-day lifestyle change. So tomorrow we start our cleansing, our 3-day cleanse. So I hope you guys got your things at least for the next 3 days, and then after those 3 days, we do our 7 days of no processed sugar. So I hope you guys are ready. Wishing you all the best, sending you all positive, good energy your way so that, we can be successful on this thing. Let me put my banner up. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I am, and I hope you guys are as well. So what we're going to do tonight is go down this rabbit hole again. And we're going to watch a few videos and discuss and get ourselves some more information and get prepared for what to come, so we can have all the information that we can find. And remember, these things are just different points of view of different perspectives of different people from different walks of life all over the world. Doesn't mean that they right, don't mean that they wrong, but I just like to share information that I come across so that you all can be aware of the different things that are going on. And I just like to share information that I find. So don't forget to hit that like button while you are here. Don't forget to share me out, so that's in case somebody may be looking for it and might not get the notification. Go ahead and share it out so they will know. Let me share my own self out. I don't never do that. I'm asking y'all to do something that I don't do. Plus, I need to put my go to my channel, share out. I appreciate you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you guys for sharing me out. We're not going to be long. We just going to do a couple videos because I know it's getting kind of late for some of you all, but we're going to go through as many as we can for a little while just to, get our minds together. And before we get started, if anybody have any questions or concerns that they want to address as far as our lifestyle change, put them in the comments and we'll try to get that done sometime before, we get started. So let me just address a few people who are here. I am live on YouTube and Facebook, so sharing with both platforms so that if there's anybody on the Facebook side that want to share and join into the challenge with us, well, not challenge, lifestyle change with us, feel free to come along. So we have Miss Karen Turner. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. One time for Miss Karen. Elevate Artistry. Welcome in. My Renaissance Grandma. Welcome in. The Bud Files. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Oh, cousin Angela, you way ahead of everybody. It's just 8:30. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. CC's Texas Garden. Welcome in, my girl. Laura's Garden and More. How you, Miss Laura? How you? Welcome in. One time for the bush people, those who are watching in the bushes. And those who are catching the replay. If you are by chance catching the replay, don't forget to leave me a comment to let me know that you have been here, and I will comment back to you. And one time for the people that's on the Facebook side. Okay, y'all. So thank y'all for joining me tonight. We're going to go through a couple of videos tonight and watch them and discuss. And if I can remember when I first saw the videos, the things that I was thinking, I'll try and put those in there. Ignore my son in the background. He playing the video game. So if you hear him hollering and stuff, yeah, he back there playing his video game. But yeah. I was trying to see where we left off last with the videos, because there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, I know we talk about carrots? I don't know if we talked about carrots. Let's see. Yeah, we did. We talked about coffee. I remember that. Um, I thought we talked about carrots. Did we talk about garlic and antibiotics? Okay, we did that. Okay, just in case we didn't, we'll start with the antibiotics with Dr. Barbara O'Neill. We'll start with that. So let me share my screen with you guys. Let's see. Hey, Tigsy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Look, y'all, while we here, well, I ain't gonna start it right now, but I got this. Let me show y'all what I got from the store. Hold on, let me grab it. Okay, so we detoxing, right? So what I'm doing for my detox, I'm doing water and coconut water and soups for 2 days. And then on the third day, I'll start back, introducing myself to foods by salads, adding a salad to it, and then, eventually, gradually go back to everything else. Uh, Carrots and coffee. Okay, that's where we stopped. Thank you, cousin Angela. So I got this detox, I guess, to kind of help me boost. I don't want to overdo it because then I'll send myself running to the bathroom. But I'm gonna take this tonight, and hopefully I will wake up in the morning, ready to go, and don't have to worry about anything. So I have found this. Let me put it in the camera. So good, so you. Let me make it be still. I can't be still. So good, so you detox. It is made with pine. It's a pineapple and orange flavor, organic, cold pressed probiotic juice shot. Okay, so hey Jared, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I I've been doing good, Jared. Hope you are doing well as good as well. It's no added sugar, so this is good. It's all natural juice, and it is, let's see, pineapple and orange probiotic juice shot. So I'm trying to see. It say a shot, and the ingredients with it is organic pineapple juice, organic orange juice, organic kiwi fruit powder, organic spirulina, spirulina, and bacillus coagulans, which is a probiotic. So it's organic juice with probiotics in it to help make you go. And so soon as you open it, you have to consume the whole thing. So my idea is to take this right before I go to bed. So when I wake up, it'll been to work through my system and got a big jump start to flush out whatever. And then as the detox go on, uh, things will be good. I'll be good. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. Let me put it back in the refrigerator, and then we'll start with our first video. All right. So cousin Angela reminded me that we stopped. We was last thing we talked about was coffee and carrots. No, I haven't tasted it yet. Not yet. I'll let y'all know how it tastes next time we go live. After these first couple of days, I don't know if I'm gonna go live the second day or the third day. Probably the second day, just to see, check in and see how y'all doing. And that way, we'll be ready for bed. Jerry say, I've been good. I did my live back at 6, and I have an interview tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on Jared Talks. Okay. Tampa put our eyes in here. Go to bed, Tampa. You got to get up at 6 in the morning. Okay, so let me make this bigger so you guys can see what we got going on. Yes, Jared, we will connect soon. Soon as I get my schedule, I'll connect with you and we can do an interview. And I'll let y'all know when I do an interview on Jared's channel so y'all could join and support. Excuse me. Okay, so what is an antibiotic? Did we do antibiotics? I don't know. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about antibiotics. Never hurt to repeat some information. Hey LP, welcome in, welcome in. Look, LP telling you, Tampa, she says, go to bed, Tampa. Everybody said it. Go to bed, Tapper. Welcome in, LP. Thank you for being here. 4 a.m. Jeez. Bless your heart. Okay, here go our first video, y'all.
Isn't that what we're taught? Germ makes you sick. Take an antibiotic which will kill the germ and it will make you well. One research that was done, 100 people got the flu, 50 took antibiotics, 50 didn't, and they all got better because there's a time factor, and that's often what we don't give it. Have you noticed that? You cough. You often cough for a couple of weeks. And have you noticed when you got a cold, you're blowing your nose a lot? What's all that? That's waste coming out. And when you cough over those yellow lumps, rejoice. Where was it before you coughed it up? It's actually cleaning up the house. It's part of the cycle of life. What's an antibiotic? Anti means against. Biotic means life. And as living organisms, we have to get away from the kill mentality, because anything that has the ability to kill a small organism has the potential to kill a large. And what are we? We're the large. Isn't that what we're taught? Germ makes you sick. Take an antibiotic.
So, y'all, I was watching something earlier today. Um, and it's interesting that I started the video right here. Thank you for your support, Tampa. I understand. Thank you, sis. So I was watching earlier today. Dr. Yaki was doing an interview on Tasha. What is her name? What is her video? Her thing is Unwind. Let me see. It was on YouTube, and she was just interviewing him. It is called Unwind with Tasha K, and she did an exclusive interview with Dr. Yaki, and he was saying the same thing that this lady, Dr. Barbara, was saying about how we take medicines to stop what our body is doing. And so their thinking is we don't need to take the medicines to make you the nose stop running and make you stop coughing and stop sneezing, because what we are doing, those are reactions of your body actually trying to heal itself. And when we take medicines to make our body stop doing that, then we are actually taking medicines to make your body stop trying to heal itself. So hence, she giving you the breakdown of the word antibody. You're taking medicines to stop your body's reaction, is killing, basically stopping your body from doing what it's supposed to do. It will kill the host. So we have to think about that when we're taking stuff. You want to be trying to medicate not to get rid of the symptoms, but you want to get rid of the main problem. Find out why you have that mucus, what's causing your body to do that. And we'll get to that interview at some point, and watch Dr. Yaki, or some of you guys can watch it on your own when you get a chance, because it might be a while before we get to it. But in that interview, he was talking about how we have mucus because that's your body's way of sending bacteria or microorganisms out to go and surround whatever is attacking your body, and it forms like this mucus around it, trying to get rid of it, and it holds everything, all the waste and everything in that mucus. Hence, that's why you have the coughing, because it's trying to cough up that mucus that the body has captured. So it's trying to, expel it out of your body. When you sneeze, it's trying to expel that stuff out of your body. When your nose is running, it's trying to get rid of all of that. But instead of us allowing the body to do what it do, we suppress what the body trying to heal itself. Tixie says, you all have a good night listening from the bushes till I fall asleep. Thank you, Tixie, for being here. Did I give you a clap? I don't know. We'll do another one. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, Tixie. Cousin Angela said, wow, that's interesting. Guys, also remember that you can type SHUGA in the chat if you are on the YouTube side, and Nightbot will drop your link so that you guys can connect with each other and check out each other and support each other. Hey, I am Hudson. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Welcome right on in. Welcome in. Cece says, right, when you take that cough suppressant and your body still be trying to cough, right, because your body's trying to get rid of it. So yeah, we don't think about it that way. Our mind wasn't programmed to think about it that way. Our mind is programmed to, you sick and you coughing. Yeah, you coughing because you sick, but that's your body's defense mechanism. You don't want to stop your body from doing that. Even when you get a fever, every time we get a fever, what we think, we got to break this fever. We got to hurry up and break this fever. No, let your body go through that fever. That's your body's way of trying to rid itself of something that's in there. That fever is your body's defense mechanism. But what we do, go and try to get some ibuprofen, Tylenol, putting ourselves with ice packs and hot pads and all that, trying to stop the fever. So yeah, when we learn better, we do better. Hence, if you get hurt and you got pain or something somewhere, what we want to do? Take something to get rid of the pain? No, we need to find out the cause of it and treat the cause, not the symptom. You know. Hey, Miss Sonia, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, CC. Yep, rubbing down with alcohol. Yep, that's what we do. That's what we do. But we have to reprogram our minds now to know that, if you got to go through that. Let your body do what it do. Your body was designed to heal itself. So let it do what it do. And it will be okay. All right, let's see our next video. What's going on, PIA? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. One time for PIA. Let's see, make sure I'm watching myself on YouTube because I can't. Let me turn the volume down. All right. All right. On to the next. On to the next. Let's see what Dr. Sabi is saying.
Find that they would say peppermint, cayenne pepper. Everyone has golden seal, and all these herbs were not made by God. The trick is to use only the herb that God made, because in the Bible that we read, it says that the herbs are for the healing of the nations. So when it is said that in the Bible, then it says that something is wrong, because the herbalists of the day are not healing anything. So what is the wrong? Is that they are not selecting from the repertoire that God made. They are selecting from what man made. Peppermint was made, comfrey, aloe vera, garlic. Garlic was made. Yet you and I have been told for many years that the best thing for pressure is garlic. So ladies and gentlemen, we are only cleansing the system and giving you the herb that God made. You find that they would say.
So, there you go. So if many of you, hey Sylvia, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. One time for Sylvia. A lot of us have heard of Dr. Sabi, and we kind of here and there don't understand or don't really know what his teachings are based on. Well, here it is. He's telling you the basic foundation of his teaching. He don't believe in us eating things that were man-made, GMOs, hybrids, and all of that. He believed that we're supposed to eat only the things that God made, and they will work. And he named a couple of things that were made. And this is that don't mean that he right. That don't mean he wrong. This is just his view of it. And excuse me. My thinking on that is, I kind of agree with him, and I disagree with him. I'm gonna tell you why. I agree with him because I agree that those herbs are things that were put here by the Creator. That's what we're supposed to eat. Then there are things that were not here in the beginning that came along that were not man-made. They were not GMO, but they are hybrids because of how evolution works. You know, things evolve and change, and you have cross pollination of seeds and plants and things. And so, some things you have hybrids that develop. And so that's why I disagree with him on that. I agree that we are supposed to eat the ones that God made, but then there are some ones that weren't here in the beginning that developed. That's just my thinking, that are okay for us to eat. So I would love to know if he was still here. I would ask my question. That would be my question to ask him. Cece say, garlic. So let me play it back. He said garlic was made. He said garlic was made. Man-made is what he's saying. So let's play that.
Peppermint, cayenne pepper. Everyone has golden seal, and all these herbs were not made by God. The trick is to use only the herb that God made, because in the Bible that we read, it says that the herbs are for the healing of the nations. So when it is said that in the Bible, then it says that something is wrong, because the herbalists of today are not healing anything. So what is the wrong? Is that they are not selecting from the repertoire that God made. They are selecting from what man made.
I'm already
Peppermint
from
was
the
made,
beginning.
comfrey, aloe vera, garlic. Garlic was made. Yet you and I have been told for many years that the best thing for pressure is garlic. So ladies and gentlemen, we are only cleansing the system and giving you the herb that God made. You find that they would say, peppermint, cayenne pepper. Everyone has golden seal, and all these herbs were not made by God. The trick is to use only the herb that God made, because in the Bible that we read, it says that the herbs are for the healing of the nations. So when it is said that in the Bible, then it says that something is wrong, because the herbalists of today are not healing anything. So what is the wrong? Is that they are not selecting from the repertoire that God made. They are selecting from what man made. Peppermint was made, comfrey, aloe vera, garlic. Garlic was made. Yet you and I have been told for many years that the best thing for pressure is garlic. So ladies and gentlemen, we are only cleansing the system and giving you the herb that God made.
So though all those herbs that he named, he is saying that they are man-made and we're not supposed to be using those. So what we got to do is find our research and see if golden seal was a hybrid and if it was made by man, if peppermint, garlic, he's saying those were not man-made. They weren't here in the beginning. So yeah, that's what that's Dr. Sabi's teaching. So yes, cousin Angela, he said no to garlic. Sylvia says, well, now garlic is for flavor, not healing. That's some people believe that garlic is for healing. Like I've been told, and I've read in some medical books, and we've been taught in nursing school that garlic is good for cholesterol. They even sell them pills in the store. You can buy garlic pills. And they say that it's supposed to help your cholesterol, hence help your blood pressure. And it's supposed to be good for blood sugar. So yeah, that's what Dr. Sabi teaching. Now you know. All right, let's see what's next. Let's see what Dr. Barber saying. Let's see.
Now, there's one very simple thing that you can do, and I try and do it every day, and that's oil pulling. Have you heard of oil pulling? Oil pulling is putting a teaspoon of coconut oil in your mouth and swishing. Swish around for about 10 minutes. You might swish for 10 seconds, rest for 10 seconds, swish for 10 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. It's called oil pulling because it pulls waste out of the tongue. It pulls waste out of the glands under the tongue. It pulls waste out of the blood vessels under the tongue. And it pulls also from the sinus, and it pulls also from the chest. So it pulls waste out. So after 10 minutes, then you go outside, got that? Outside. And you release it on the grass. Don't release it down we call it the plug hole. you call it the sinkhole, is that right? Drain. Because when that coconut oil hits the cold drain, what will it do? It'll go solid, and you don't want to plug up your drain. So release it outside, have a mouthful of water, rinse the mouth, and release it out again. And if someone has a congested chest, it's quite possible they often cough up a few lumps. So even though they're all pulling in the mouth, it actually helps to pull waste up. And if someone's got sinus problems, they tell me that after they've oil pulled, they get the tissue and blow and blow. It seems to also release up in that area. It's a very simple thing to do. Now, there's one very simple thing that you can do, and I try and do it every day, and that's oil pulling.
Okay, so she was telling y'all about using coconut oil for it's a remedy, an old-fashioned remedy. Um, and she was giving y'all one way that you can use it. Sylvia, I say my question is: are we not to use them at all, or not for healing? Well, according to his teaching, we're not supposed to consume them at all, whether it's for healing or for consumption. He said it's not a part of our. We're not supposed to eat it. That's his philosophy, Dr. Sabi. Angela says, I like garlic more than onions for flavor. Hey, just one Ella, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, Garden 99. He said, hey, y'all, one love. One love to you, too. Hope you are doing well down there in the city, staying warm and being safe. Thank you for joining us tonight, Garden 99. Did she say she all pulls every night? Let me see. I don't think I heard her say that. Let's just run it back and see.
Have you heard of oil pulling? Oil pulling is putting a teaspoon of coconut oil in your mouth and swishing. Swish around for about 10 minutes. You might swish for 10 seconds, rest for 10 seconds, swish for 10 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. It's called oil pulling because it pulls waste out of the tongue. It pulls waste out of the glands under the tongue. It pulls waste out of the blood vessels under the tongue. And it pulls also from the sinus, and it pulls also from the chest. So it pulls waste out. So after 10 minutes, then you go outside, got that? Outside. And you release it on the grass. Don't release it down we call it the plug hole. You call it the sinkhole, is that right? Drain. Because when that coconut oil hits the cold drain, what will it do? It'll go solid, and you don't want to plug up your drain. So release it outside, have a mouthful of water, rinse the mouth, and release it out again. And if someone has a congested chest, it's quite possible they often cough up a few lumps. So even though they're all pulling in the mouth, it actually helps to pull waste up. And if someone's got sinus problems, they tell me that after they've oil pulled, they get the tissue and blow and blow. It seems to also release up in that area. It's a very simple thing to do. Now, there's one very simple thing that you can do, and I try and do it every day.
Yeah, she did say, yeah.
And
She did, my Renaissance. You heard her right. She did say she tried to do it every day. That's kind of excessive to me, but she says she do it every day.
that's oil pulling. Have you heard of oil pulling?
Yeah, she said she tried to do it every day. So you heard correct, my Renaissance. She said she tried to do it every day. Um, yeah. I that's her. Me, I wouldn't do. I would do it if I'm sick, but if I'm not sick, I wouldn't do it. But she said she tried to do it every day. But that's another use for coconut oil. So that's something else to add to y'all repertoire. And I kind of remember she said maybe she got germs in her mouth daily. She said every day. Well, we do wash our mouth every day with we're supposed to with mouthwash. So maybe that's where they got that from. So could be something to that. We'll have to. My Renaissance says I do it once a week. Yeah, I would agree with once a week too. I wouldn't do something like that every day because to me that's kind of like to me it's like a medicine. Doing it, the purpose of doing it with coconut oil and water, because you're trying to pull out. Yeah, I would do something else just for antiseptic purposes if you're just trying to cleanse your mouth out. But yeah. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. She do that. Oh, I was telling y'all back in the day with the oil. I remember my grandmother and them used to use fish oil or sardines. You know, when you was sick, if a kid was sick or whatever, they would use that oil from the sardines or from a fish and wrap it on a towel and wrap it around you and put it on or rub it on your chest. Y'all remember that? If y'all grandpa great well, that was my great grandmother, not my grandmother. My great grandmother used to do that. Or they would take if you had the mumps, they would have the that sardine oil or even the fish on the towel, put it on your face and wrap it up to draw out the sickness. Y'all remember that? Cece said, yeah, cod liver oil. So I remember that. I remember that. Cece said, dance to bed, Temple. Good night, Temple. She said, good night, family. Good night. So yeah, this is stuff that, we've been doing, our ancestors been doing, and we just got away from it. And some of it just fell through the cracks. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Is this about what is this about? I thought I clicked on it. Um, let's see. It's buffering. It's not buffering on YouTube. My Renaissance grandma said we had goose grease on our chest. Ooh, Lord, goose grease. Cousin Angela said, no, I don't remember that. Garden 99 says, are herbalists root doctors? Some people call them root doctors. That's the title that they give them. Call them root doctors. And some people put a negative connotation to that. And, they just, that's just what people do. Okay, that video don't want to play. But when you hear people use the term root doctors, people like to put a negative connotation to that and put that to people that do voodoo and stuff like that. But a root doctor is basically an herbalist, a person that derives their medications and healings and things from using what's naturally made. It's apothecary. That's what a root doctor is. Gardner 99. Oh, look, Gardner 99 own it, okay? He said, don't play with him tonight. He is going to school y'all. So Gardner 99, let me go back up, says, a root doctor, a traditional term for African American healers in the slave era. Right. My Renaissance says, Cece, oh my God, cook a goose and you will have 3 whole cups of grease from one goose. Cece, how you get goose oil? Say herbalists, experts in herbal medicine who use plants to promote healing. They are not medical doctors, but they can recommend, educate about, and dispense herbs. Oh, okay. So he's saying herbalists, right? Herbalists are not doctors, of course. And some root doctors back in the days, we ain't had go to no school for this. They just learned it and learned things, and it was passed down from generation to generation. So they didn't have school back in the day. So I mean, hence root doctor, herbalist. I mean, same thing to me. Karen Turner said we had sardine oil out the can around our throat and ears. Right. See y'all, all this stuff we got this, we know this stuff. We just been programmed not to use it. We got all this information here, and I just can't wait to see the results when we I can't wait to tell y'all my results, and I can't wait to hear y'all's results of us doing this to see how it works for us. And as we take this a little further, let's see if this video will play. I might have to refresh.
Sugar in your teeth is called a cavity. Sugar in a baby's brain is called ADHD. Sugar in an adult's brain is called dementia. Sugar in your skin is called acne. Sugar in your body is called cancer. Sugar in your blood is called diabetes. Sugar in your eyes is called glaucoma. Seed oils in your skin is called sunburn. Smelly breath is rotting food in your gut. Sugar and alcohol kills good gut bacteria. Music is me and you sick, because frequency is the only few forces that can penetrate your consciousness and body without your consent. Alcohol means body-eating spirit, alcohol. That's why a gin is called a gin, a spirit. Alcohol is a magic potion that contains spirit. Every time you cut yourself, your body heals with a scab. Your body's a self-healing technological machine. Just like how your body makes a scab, your body knows how to heal anything wrong with it. You just have to give the body the right environment for it to heal. Remove meat, dairy and all unnatural foods and consume alkaline foods. Start to fast. After 2 days of fasting, your body starts to produce stem cells to regenerate the body. If you have any of these problems, then you need to detox. Your body is the most advanced piece of technology on the face of the earth. There is not one thing that can replicate the complexity of your body, so look after it. Sugar in your teeth is called a cavity.
Y'all, everything stems back to this daggone sugar, right? Dare I say processed sugar, not the natural sugar? So let me reach out, comment. Karen say we had sardine oil out the can around our throat and ears. Yes. Gardner 99 say that was for mumps. Yep, those sardines. Hey, GT, Grows in Alaska. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. One time for GT. Gardner 99 says sugar is a ICTA. I can't say it. But sugar is the common culprit for everything. It is the common culprit for everything. GT say a gold and soul taking it Gardner. Oh, look, it takes everything. Everything stems from this sugar. So just imagine if we giving up this processed sugar. First of all, let me just say, you doing this 3-day detox. We doing a extra day. So on the second day, our body is going to be regenerating stem cells. We're going to already begin healing on the second day. So it's a good thing that we detoxing and fasting before we get rid of the sugar. We are on the right track, y'all. We on the right track. So look, I'm gonna play this again because I want y'all to hear. So he says sugar in your teeth cause cavities, right?
Sugar in a baby's brain is called ADHD.
Too much sugar, hyper, ADHD.
Sugar in an adult's brain is called dementia.
Did y'all know that type 3 diabetes is okay, Alzheimer's? And if from what I have been researching, they saying a person who has dementia slash Alzheimer's, they losing their memory or whatever, that can be cured if you eliminate the sugar from their diet. So it's not like, and in research they saying it's not like that part of their brain is not working. It's just that part of their brain cannot be accessed. Those memories and things are still there. And we can see the proof in that if you've ever encountered somebody that has Alzheimer's and dementia, every now and then they'll have those moments of where they remember stuff. That's because those memories are not gone. They're there. It's just that their body can't access it. So the sugar blocks it from being accessing it. So if they stop eating the processed sugar, then it will reverse the dementia and Alzheimer's. Ain't that cool? So if y'all have a family member, as we're aging, teach your children, just in case some of these ailments come upon us, teach your children so they'll know how to take care of you. Some of us here in the chat, if we have parents that are aging or family members that are older around us, and you have to take care of them, hey, I'm charging you with a duty. Rearrange that person's diet, eliminate those sugars, and see how it works. I mean, what harm could it do? It ain't gonna kill them not to have the sugar. So what harm could it do to try it and see what happens, right? Okay. Cece said, "Pooh, sugar don't get no love." Right? That video it made a lot of sense. He said, "Pooh, sugar can process sugar can delete us. It sure can delete us." Uh, that part, man. I always ate what my grandma ate. Yep, that's what we did. There are many things that can delete you. Yep. Sugar be calling my name. I be fiending. We all do, GT. We all do. We really gonna be fiending. My Renaissance said, "Do we want to do a hashtag for those who want to drop a video and we can see what others are?" Yeah, that's a great idea. That's working on that. That's a great idea, my Renaissance. That's why I love y'all. So let's come up with a hashtag. That's a great idea. Cece said, "GT" in my sugar voice. Yeah, yeah, I get you 99 processed sugar. Processed sugar. Yeah. So, y'all, what hashtag can we come up with so that for those of you who are participating in the lifestyle change, what hashtag can we come up with? So, if y'all want to post videos or shorts to let us know your progress or what's going on with you, we'll be able to go back and look at just those videos and be connected with each other so that we can see what's going on. So, and let's keep in mind that, oh, that's a good one. 99, before I even said it out my mouth, you typed it. I was going to say we want our hashtag to state what we're doing and at the same time um, be be a good one. I mean, process hashtag natural sugar. Sugar no more. GT say sugar no more. That's a good one too. Sugar no more. Y'all put y'all ideas in the chat and we're gonna keep going. Come up with y'all ideas.
Sugar in your skin is called acne.
Now, I didn't know that about the acne. I thought when you think about it, they tell you that acne is your all you got it's dirty, your skin dirty. Right? At least that's what I was told.
Sugar in your body is called cancer.
Did y'all know that about cancer? Okay, I'm just gonna let it play. I ain't gonna play.
Sugar in your blood is called diabetes. Sugar in your eyes is called glaucoma. Seed oils in your skin is called sunburn. Smelly breath is rotting food in your gut. Sugar and alcohol kills good gut bacteria. Music is me and you sick, because frequency is the only few forces that can penetrate your consciousness and body without your consent. Alcohol means body eating spirit.
Did y'all know that about the music? Hence why I do music therapy. Okay, yeah.
Alcohol. That's why a gin is called a gin, a spirit. Alcohol is a magic potion that contains spirit. Every time you cut yourself, your body heals with a scab. Your body's a
CC here, Gordon 99. Yes, natural sugar like Bayou. That's right, CC. My Renaissance says fight, hashtag fight back. Okay, that's a good one. Cousin Angela says hashtag savory ain't sweet. Okay. Gordon 99. Sugar, your sweetness is my weakness. Ain't that the truth?
self-healing technological machine. Just like how your body makes a scab, your body knows how to heal anything wrong with it. You just have to give the body the right environment for it to heal. Remove meat, dairy and all unnatural foods and consume alkaline foods. Start to fast. After 2 days of fasting, your body starts to produce stem cells to regenerate the body. If you have any of these problems, then you need to detox. Your body is the most advanced piece of technology on the face of the earth. There is not one thing that can replicate the complexity of your body, so look after it. Sugar.
We got it. We on the right track. All right, let's see. So we know we're going to be experiencing headaches. So this video is going to be very beneficial, this one.
Because the use of natural remedies requires an amount of care and effort that many are not prepared to give. It takes a lot of physical effort and time to do the natural remedies. So if someone has a headache, what we always do at our retreats, we give them a hot foot bath. See, when you put your feet in hot water, it draws excess blood down to the feet. And when someone's got a headache, there's often congested blood in the head. So just the very act of putting feet in hot water brings the blood down to that area. So what we do is we tend them every 5 minutes. We put a little bit more hot in. We put cold on their head. Do they need a little bit of a neck massage to release the tension there? Maybe that's contributing to it. Whereas what would most people do? They would just take a painkiller. Because the use of natural remedies...
All right, so we're going to be experiencing these withdrawals, y'all, right? From not having this sugar. So a natural remedy we can try instead of taking these pills, which probably has sugar in them as well, is put your feet in some hot water, as hot as you can stand it, she said, and add your cold towel. Now, I'm not telling you to do that for if it's something else. If you know that you're having a headache because of the withdrawals, then that's good. Then you know what the headache is stemming from. But if you're having a headache from something else, find out what the cause of your headache is. If it's because you retaining fluid, your blood pressure is high and stuff like that, then you need to do something to get rid of the high blood pressure. Don't just go try to get rid of the headache. You know what I'm saying? We need to treat the cause, not the symptom. So the cause for us when we going through this sugar withdrawal, we know it's going to cause you to get headaches. And we already eliminated we're already in the process of treating the cause, so we'll be able to do this natural remedy. Just want Ella say, if I ever have a headache, I make ginger tea. Okay, ginger tea. Just want Ella is letting y'all know something else that helps. All right, let's go to the next video. Let's see. Dr. Barber got some really good information, really good information.
There are 3 things today that medicine is showing can stimulate new brain cell growth in the hippocampus part of the brain. 3 shockers. What are the 3 shockers? Fasting. An easy way to do it is to have breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, then have an 18-hour fast through to the next morning. That's a shocker. It's a shock to the body when the food stops coming. That's one shock. The next shock is finishing every hot shower with a quick cold. That's a shocker. You'll go, it's a shocker. But it's going to stimulate your brain to release the brain-derived neurotrophic factor, new brain cells. Number 3, high-intensity interval training, running for your life for 30 seconds uphills, then having a break and then doing it again. That's a shocker. Support me by pressing follow button.
Okay, so we're going to be doing already one of those things. So we on the right track, y'all. I don't know about the hot. I do hot showers, but then to do a cold right after, yeah, that's a shock. That's going to take some getting used to. Oh, Lord. CC say, what if you have low blood sugar? Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all, only because from my experience, I'm not a medical doctor. I am a nurse, so I'm not giving you medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. So if you have a low blood sugar, to get it to come up really quickly, you need to eat something that's high in natural sugar. Hence, make you some natural orange juice. But don't just drink that natural orange juice. You need to follow that with a complex, uh, like a protein. You need to follow that with a protein. So if your blood sugar is low, get you something. If it's really low, get you something to drink, preferably orange juice. To get it back up, you need a protein, something like bacon, you know, a piece of meat or something, so that you won't. That'll help you sustain that sugar, sustain that blood sugar. You don't want to get it up really high. You know what happens if you don't have nothing to keep it, and you'll bottom out. So you want to get it, take something to get it right back up out of that low level, and you'll start feeling better when it starts coming up. And make sure you have that protein to go with it, or a complex carbohydrate, meaning like a some bread and meat to go with it. Sugarless bread. Use your almond flour. So that's what you do for if you have low blood sugars. He, my Renaissance says autocorrect keeps changing. I hate autocorrect. Hot feet, cold head. Yes. Look, here go my fellow lady. If you are diabetic with neuropathy, do not put your feet in hot water. That's my nurse right there too. So diabetics, there you go. If you have diabetic and you have neuropathy, meaning you don't have that feeling in your feet, you don't want to put your feet in that hot water because you won't know if you're burning yourself and end up with your feet burn up. She says, after 3 days, I can have fruit, right? Yes. Actually, you can have, if you want to do a fruit cleansing, you could do a fruit cleansing. But yeah, after 3 days, you can have fruit because that has natural sugar in it. There's no added sugar. Now you can't have the fruit cups that's in syrup or in those things. But if you got fruit that's in its own juices, no added sugars, then yes, that will be good. Karen said keep autocorrecting her too. And Gardner 99 say try bananas as well for your blood sugar. He says if you ever tried a banana before, simply peel the fruit and take a bite. Bananas, man, let me tell you. Okay, let me finish. Let me finish reading what he said. The fruit, take a bite. They are naturally sweet and soft. They are easy to eat on their own and are a good source good source of potassium and fiber. I can attest to that as well. By me being a diabetic and from me learning in school. When I started my Ozempic, I would bottom out. When I started my Ozempic, because I was still taking Ozempic and metformin, and I would bottom out sometimes because it would be too much or too much of a drop too quick, and I would get that low blood sugar, and you get that that uneasiness, nausea, vomiting. So what I would do is I would eat a banana, but I would also have to eat, like, I would eat a piece of bacon followed by that after I've eaten that banana. That banana will work instantly. Instantly. She says, but by you, when you shock your body, it releases cortisone, which produces sugar for the flight, flee or flight syndrome that will cause you to gain weight. Oh, I've never heard of that. And if it does, it ain't gonna be much weight. And if it does cause you to gain weight, because you are eliminating the processed sugar, whatever amount of sugar that your body is released, it's gonna burn that off so fast because you ain't got that other storage left, you know, from you eating those processed sugar. So it's good for your body to burn through its natural sugar, but what happens is we have excess stores of sugar in our body. So our body always is burning sugar. It always has sugar stores to burn. It never gets a chance to get to the fat to burn it. So that's what we try to eliminate. We're not trying to eliminate the sugar altogether in your body. We're just trying to eliminate the amount of sugar that we have in our body because we have way too much because we want to burn this fat. That's what we want to do. String cheese is good to keep in your fridge, she says. Let's see what we got next. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all want to delve into some religion real quick? Who gave the name church? Know it from today. Let's see what he talking about. It's okay, body. Bayou means well. Tell you about it. I still love it. I still love it. Marina says, I prefer bananas and mangoes, but since they are the highest in sugar, I'll try to avoid them. Keyword try. That's all we can do. All we can do is try. Let's see what they saying about church.
The very word church, the word church is an English word. From the King's English, it goes back to a word in Scottish, kirk. K-I-R-K is church in English. Kirk in Scotland goes back to a Roman goddess, Circe. Circe goes back to a Greek goddess in Greece called Circe. Circe gave birth to Roman Circe. Roman Circe gave birth to Scottish Kirk, and Scottish Kirk gave birth to the English word church. So consequently, when you go to church, just remember it goes back to Mother Circe in Greece. Circe, if you go back to the library and get some books on Greek mythology, it will tell you that her name gives birth to what we call the church today. And Mother Circe was able to hypnotize people and bring them into her home, hypnotize them, and so that they would lose their mind and become animals, and then she would feed off of them, eat them and feed off of them. That's Greek mythology, Mother Circe. So consequently, Mother Church has done just that. One of the most important financial institutions in the world is the Roman Catholic Church, and all the other churches like the Mormons and Seventh-day Adventists and Christadelphians and Jehovah's Witnesses are trying to catch up with. The very word church, the word church.
There's some history for y'all. When I watched this video, I just thought about, what religion it seems that all things roll back to is this Catholicism. So I ain't gonna go too deep into that.
There is one drink that leaches the magnesium and the calcium out of the body, and that is caffeine. It's very, very effective at leaching the calcium and the magnesium out of the body. And most people don't realise that coffee is a huge contributing factor to dehydration, to heart malfunction, and also to imbalance in heartbeats. So there are some things that have to stop if you want to keep the heart withal diligent, and one of them is caffeine. And as you can see by what I just described, magnesium is so important. Anyone that comes to me with high blood pressure, we do quite a few changes, but we always supplement with magnesium because it keeps that heart muscle at rest. Now there is one.
No, this is just an echo, because we already been hearing this from Black's Tropical Garden already. If y'all haven't heard that, go check out Black's Tropical Garden. They're telling y'all about the magnesium. We already deficient in magnesium. So you putting coffee on top of that, whatever little bit that you got, you depleting it even more. And if you experiencing irregular heartbeats, like Dr. Barbara saying, it's probably because you're deficient in magnesium. Stop the coffee, stop the cokes. Angela say, people get mad when I say I go to church, but it's one of my activities. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. We all are different, and have different ways it's different paths to the achievement of what is the ultimate goal everybody is trying to achieve. You're trying to be your ultimate, your best self. Enlightenment is different, many different paths to enlightenment. So, oh Lord, now you coming for my drink. Wait a darn minute. Can't nobody talk about my coffee. Oh well, Dr. Barbara said no coffee, even without sugar. No coffee, no Coke. You already know about the Coke. Oh shoot, what did I press? All right, let's see. We're gonna do two more videos, y'all, because it's getting late and I don't want to keep y'all up too late. Netta says coffee and my favorite Mountain Dew. Right, man. I could never. Coffee would never agree with me. It always send me to the bathroom. If nothing else did, coffee would. But yeah. So let's see what's next. That video. That's the video that wouldn't play. Let's see. Oh, it's on mute. Hold on, y'all.
Behavior, in activity, and in appearance. You how some children change in behavior, in activity, and in appearance because of some environmental factors. The first youngster we want to show.
Okay, let me. I'm not gonna show that video because they have children in this video, so we're gonna go to the next one. And yeah, YouTube don't this, but I'm gonna tell you basically what that video is showing. How children are reacting when you deprive them from sugar. So there are a couple of kids that they show. One kid got violent or whatever and started hitting and trying to fight his mom and dad and things like that. And then another child started having temper tantrums, refused to do things or whatever because, they couldn't get their sugary food. So basically, if you, that's what that video is showing. But I'm not going to show it because it got children on there. Gardner 99 says caffeine can cause a number of side effects. Yep, it ain't late here. Oh, we know you're on the West Coast with me. I need to get my charger. My phone is getting 20%. Gardner 99 says increase heart rate, breathing, and mental alertness, as well as physical energy. The effects can last up to 12 hours. Yes. Oh, you seen that one, Angela? She said, yep, they went bat-ish crazy. They sure did. She said, I got to get back in the bushes. Good night, y'all. Work in the morning. All right, Netta. We got one more video after this one, and then we're going to be done. All right, let's see about the acid reflux. Hold up. Let me unmute it. And we'll start.
Why would another person said to me, well, I know I have an acid stomach. The acid keeps coming up. Why would the acid keep coming up? You've got two very good gates there. Let me show you why. So many people today, they have their large meal at the end of the day. You see, we should be having breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, tea like a pauper. And a lot of people have breakfast like the pauper, lunch like the pauper, and the tea's the king and the queen together.
Good night, Cece. Good night, Karen Turner. Y'all have a good week.
And then they sit down on the easy chair in front of the television, and what happens within 10 minutes? They're fast asleep. And they go to bed. And let's have a look at their stomach. This is what stomach looks like when you're sleeping. And instead of being like this, where the food's like this, and bit by bit going through here, where's the food now because of gravity? It's like this. And these two little gates here, it pushes and pushes, and like the dripping tap on a stone, weakens that little gate. It's called the cardiac sphincter. Cardiac because it's so close to where your heart is. That's why it's called the cardiac sphincter. And the cardiac sphincter is a muscle. And when the muscle is relaxed, it's closed. So it's like this. There's the muscle. Your cardiac sphincter basically looks like that. And when it tightens, it opens. So if someone's stressed out and their muscles tighten, what happens to the cardiac sphincter? It tightens too. So there are two main things that cause reflux or heartburn, and one is eating too late at night, and the other is, on top of that, the stress. Everyone that comes to Misty Mountain Health Retreat with reflux or heartburn goes home without it.
Okay, it's time for me to talk about it.
Okay, hold up. Let me pause that. So my Renaissance, the pauper, the story she was referring to, the Prince and the Pauper. That's a story, English, a British story about the prince was a rich man, the pauper was a poor man. So pauper is a poor person. Let's see. Gardner 99 said, I need to know about this because I have gas so bad. All right. Good night, cousin Angela. Sleep tight. So yeah, I hope that video helped some of you guys with the acid reflux, showing you why you have that burning and how your gastric stomach um fluids, are seeping back out because that muscle has become weak. So I think that's a good note to end on for tonight. And I just want to say thank y'all for joining me again tonight on another episode of Gumbo Garden Conversations with Bayou Sugar Garden. And wish you guys luck. Stay strong. You can do it. Oh, we got to do the hashtag. Thank you, my Renaissance. So let me see. We're going to do this hashtag before we leave. So the only we had sweet and savory, fight back, sugar no more, natural sugar. Uh, Let me see. I'm looking to see hashtag natural sugar. I think we should do hashtag natural sugar. I think I'm gonna do that one because that's ultimately what we're trying to do. Yeah. We're gonna do, so the hashtag is gonna be hashtag natural sugar. So that's our hashtag, guys. If you want to post videos or shorts or anything about our lifestyle change that we're doing for this next 10 days, you're going to do hashtag natural sugar to your videos, shorts, whatever content you're placing. I will post that on my community tab for those who weren't here so they could know. So, guys, don't forget to put your hashtag natural sugar. That will be good. So that's all I have for y'all tonight. Thank y'all for being here. Um, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. And remember, you can do it when in those weak moments. Just push through. If you need some extra help, go live and call us. Get us on the phone and call us so that we can help you get through this. We're on this together and we're gonna make it. We can do it, guys. We're here supporting each other. I thank y'all for being here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night and your Monday. And I will see you guys Tuesday. I'll be back on I'll be back on Tuesday to check in with y'all, okay? I'll see y'all Tuesday. I don't know what time, but I'll check in sometime Tuesday. Okay? Have a good night. Appreciate y'all. Hashtag natural sugar.